The News 1226 First Alert Radar Network.
With up to 10 times the resolution of other local radars and technology that can pinpoint right down to your street.
First just got faster. Live from Augusta. Breaking news.
Hello, everybody. We begin tonight with a local breaking news alert out of Richmond County. A young child is in the hospital after being stabbed in the neck. Tonight, your Ethan Hunter is live at the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, where we know investigators are questioning someone involved in this, Ethan.
Yeah, a child was stabbed earlier today at the Oakwood Village apartment complex off Marks Church Road. Now, here at the Sheriff's Office, a law enforcement source tells us that child's mother is being questioned about that stabbing. Now, this happened around 6 p.m. on Pfister Court. That source tells us that deputies believe the young boy's mother stabbed him in the neck. We're told that the mother may have been having some sort of a mental health issue at that time, and the child was taken to a hospital. We do not have an update on how he is doing right now. Now, we were at that scene as the investigators were at the apartment. That apartment, though, was on private property, and we were asked to leave. So we are here now at the Sheriff's Office, where that source is telling us that that mother is being questioned for that stabbing, believed to have stabbed that child in the neck, and we are still waiting on an update as far as that child's condition at the hospital tonight.
Lots of unanswered questions tonight, Ethan. In this case, what led up to it, and certainly how that little boy is doing. Thank you. The mother of 2-year-old Braden Tennyson, who was accidentally shot and killed on a trip to Florida to celebrate his birthday, could now face charges in his death. The family from Louisville, 37-year-old Shaquila Tennyson, has been told she could face felony charges for negligence. Tennyson's family went to Florida to celebrate his 3rd birthday at Disney World. Investigators there believe the little boy was shot by a young relative who found the mother's loaded gun unsecured in the family's car. Right now, we are working to learn more information about a teenage boy whose body was pulled out of Lake Thurmond today. The McCormick County Coroner's Office tells us that the teen's body was found at a dock in the Modoc Shores neighborhood. The investigation has been turned over to SLED, the sheriff's office there, saying because of a conflict of interest, but not sharing what that conflict is.
Following a preliminary investigation, the Sacramento Law Enforcement Division was requested by myself to investigate it after a teenager was found deceased in Clarksville Lake this morning due to the conflict of interest pertaining to the parties is the reason we called SLED in.
Tonight, we haven't gotten an update from SLED. The sheriff saying more information may be available later this week. Data center battles continue in neighborhoods in Georgia and in South Carolina. Good news, Emily. Bad news. The tropical storm, Bertha, it seems to be going away from us. The bad news, it is still hot.
Yes, it is hot. We had feels like temperatures as high as 105 today across the CSRA. And then we had some showers moving in, but not really until about sunset. And we're still dealing with a few light showers across the area, but 95% of the CSRA is dry, and we're going to stay dry throughout the rest of the overnight. Now, we've got several more chances of rain on the way, but speaking of Tropical Storm Bertha, this is a very weak tropical storm, 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and it is moving to the west and will kind of just skate along the Gulf Coast and move into Texas, if it still even is organized at that point. So we could only see maybe just a little extra moisture in the southeast. Not expecting any impacts, though, to us here in the CSRA. Looking at your day tomorrow, starting off mid-70s. We'll hit the mid-90s for your afternoon, feeling like the triple digits again. And then later on into our evening, we'll have a few of those hit-or-miss showers and thunderstorms. We'll keep a close eye on it. I'll have a look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Emily, thanks. More Richmond County deputies have been arrested and fired, charged with misusing flock cameras. The sheriff's office tells us Lieutenant John McKenzie, investigator Chris Hoskins, and Deputy Joshua Johnson knowingly accessed the system to search for license plate numbers to use for personal reasons. This comes less than a month after Deputy Jaquarius Yarborough was arrested and fired for similar charges. Other investigations across the state of Georgia finding police used these systems for personal reasons or had unauthorized access. Flock telling us it launched an audit assistance tool to help find misuse. We had an interview with Flock set up today to talk about the system and how it works. That interview fell through. They did send us, however, a clip of their CEO explaining how this new system works.
Is showing that if you use a tool like Flock or other tools, you should be held accountable, regardless of whether you have a badge or you don't. We launched a new feature. We call it the Audit Assistance tool. And we heard from customers loud and clear. We heard from communities loud and clear. Flock should do more. There should be more responsibility, more accountability built in. And so the way the Audit Assistance tool works is very similar to how your bank account, when you log in from a new city when you're traveling, says, hey, I want to double check who you are.
While we appreciate Flock sharing that interview with us, we did not get the chance to ask Flock our own questions about their system. The district called it a review. The U.S. Department of Aiken County students are back in school now. We were there this morning as students made their way back into the classroom. It's always important to remind you this time of the year to keep an eye out for students and those school buses as everyone gets back into the school flow. Sure, it sure does feel early, but in Aiken County, the district there thinks this year-round school is helpful.
A little bit of a shortened summer, but what our students and families love and our teachers love is having a break every 9 weeks. So our students go to school for 9 weeks and then have a 2-week break for fall break. And they do that also in the spring.
And families can download the Aiken County Public School app to see information from the district. And there you can even track your child's school bus. McCormick County goes back on Wednesday. Next week, Edgefield, Jenkins, Tolliver, and Wilkes County head back to class. Meanwhile, a lot of our counties start school in August, including Burke, Columbia, Jefferson, and Richmond counties. As students head back to the classroom, we are partnering up with the YMCA for our Stock the Classroom school supply drive. From now until the end of the month, you can donate supplies. You can drop off donations at YMCA locations across Richmond, Columbia, Aiken, Burke, Barnwell, and Jefferson counties. Or you can drop those supplies off here with us. We are at 1226 Gray Way in Augusta.
Well, looking at your Tuesday, high temperatures will reach the mid-90s, and we'll see a few of those afternoon showers and thunderstorms. I'll have a look at what's in store for the rest of the work week and your weekend coming up.
At Parker's Kitchen, we march to the beat of our own drum. We're a top place to work and a top place to shop. Fast, fresh, and friendly service that's ready when you are.
Hey CSRA, let's stock some classrooms.
Grab a pen, paper, notebook, whatever you can. Because when you donate with News 1226 and the Y, it stays right here, helping schools in our community.
Join News 1226's Stock the Classroom, July 15th through the 31st. Drop off new school supplies at any YMCA in the CSRA or the WRDW station. Let's help a local classroom start the year strong. Stock the Classroom, sponsored by Westside Animal Hospital.
My husband was in a pretty serious accident, which led to my husband actually passing away, which was very hard on our family.
I was 16 years old. It was incredibly traumatic.
Being able to take the burden off of you guys to handle the legal aspect at least gave you all a chance to kind of get through those first several years.
Austin and his team fought to the end, and I'm so thankful that I found Austin.
If you've lost a loved one because of someone else's negligence, call Austin Jackson.
I'm not rooting for her, but Bertha is not living up to the Big Bertha. You see, this, do you remember the golf club? You probably don't remember the commercial. There was like a Big Bertha golf club. Everybody had to have this driver. I don't play golf. I just remember the commercial.
I do not, yeah.
Big Bertha is not Big Bertha. She's been birthed, but she's petering out.
Yeah, it's not a very strong system there. So
You said earlier that it was a tropical storm with wind gusts less than a severe thunderstorm.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a very weak
not
system.
rooting for Bertha at all. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I really don't think the United States has much to worry about.
Yeah.
Now, maybe flooding could be a concern in some areas along the Gulf Coast, but we're not having any issues here in the CSRA. We had a few thunderstorms earlier today. That has since dried out, and now we're mostly dry. We'll remain dry overnight tonight, right around 95 for our high tomorrow. 75, though, for our morning low. We're going to be off to a warm start tomorrow morning, so headed to the bus stop. Yes, it's that time of year again. It's going to be a warm morning and a hot afternoon. We will get a little bit of a breeze, though, tomorrow around noon, 15 to 20 mile per hour wind gust. And then as we go into our Wednesday, 15 to 20 mile per hour wind gust as well. And even into our evening, could see an uptick close to 25 mile per hour winds. So it'll be a little bit breezy here over the next couple of days, maybe helping it feel a little bit better, but still very hot afternoons in store. Tomorrow, probably around 5, maybe even up to 7 p.m. We'll see some of those scattered showers and thunderstorms move in, clearing out overnight, and starting off Wednesday, dry, morning lows mid-70s, and then we'll see that rain chance come into play for the late afternoon, really evening hours for us. Few hit or miss showers and thunderstorms, and some of those could drop some pretty heavy rainfall for us, and rain is not going to be hard to come by over the next several days. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll just see those isolated showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two. But again, any storm that develops Wednesday couldn't drop a lot of rainfall. We are seeing pretty high rain moisture in the atmosphere. Looking at your Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's when we could see a little bit more of those scattered showers and thunderstorms. I would not cancel any plans you have for the weekend. As we get closer to time, we'll be able to pinpoint exactly when those showers will start and end. But just know there is going to be that chance of rain for the next couple of days, but really leading into our weekend and for your Saturday. Tropical Storm Bertha, 40 mile per hour winds at the moment. This is expected to move west and really just coast along the Gulf Coast and moving into Texas potentially, but not expecting to get very strong at all. Nowhere near hurricane strength. I mean, peak winds 50 miles per hour. So it's a very weak system, and it's moving off to the west. So good news for us here in the CSRA, and more good news. We're cooling off a little bit by the end of the work week. Friday, 88. We'll see 88 Saturday, but warming back up as we start the work week next week.
7 Day says rain, rain, repeat. Thanks, Emily. Let's get you up with some headlines from across Georgia and South Carolina.
Well, here's a look at your what to wear forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be another hot afternoon for us, but have the rain gear as well. Some late afternoon showers and thunderstorms possible. I'll have a final check on your 7-day forecast coming up.
Time and Temp, brought to you by your First Alert weather team.
One crash with a big truck can shatter your life. For 50 years, we've helped clients put the pieces back together. Think Sync.
To places to give.
Well, here's a final look at your 7-day forecast. We'll have rain chances in play for the next 6 or even 7 days. We'll see temperatures tomorrow hit 95, feeling like the triple digits. It's going to be another hot afternoon for us, but rain chances will really start to increase as we go throughout the end of the week and into our weekend. Check out Friday's high temp, 88. We'll keep 88 Saturday as well. I wouldn't cancel any weekend plans. Just know there is going to be a higher chance for rain, but we'll have a better idea of when those showers will start and end by the middle of the week.
I'll say this, Em. If you prayed for rain, you can scratch that off your prayer list. That's it for us tonight at 11 in the morning. Show starts at 4:30 a.m. We're always on WRDW.com. Good night, everybody.
Hey, CSRA, let's stock some classrooms.
Grab a pen, paper, notebook, whatever you can. Because when you donate with News 1226 and the Y, it stays right here, helping schools in our community.
Join News 1226's Stock the Classroom, July 15th through the 31st. Drop off new school supplies at any YMCA in the CSRA or the WRDW station. Let's help a local classroom start the year strong. Stock the Classroom, sponsored by Westside Animal Hospital.
First Alert weather isn't just a forecast, it's your advantage. Get early warnings for severe storms. With accurate forecasts from a team that stays on air when the weather turns dangerous. Warning sound effect all the way from
Plan your day with confidence and get the latest update straight to your device.
First to warn, first to track,
first to protect.
This is News 1226 First Alert weather. Always ready, always streaming. Download our app or stream WRDW Plus for free on all your favorite platforms.